So at the very beginning of the pandemic, there was a time when they thought there was going to be a shortage of eggs. And we happened to have some eggs that were, well, they were going to expire in a few days. And so we did some research on how would you preserve eggs so they would last for a long time. And one method they came up with was to, apparently used to do it in the old days, oil the eggs with mineral oil. So that's what we did, and we oiled with mineral oils on March the 18th. And today it is about October 22nd, I believe. So that is March to April, May, June, July, August, September, October, 7 months later. So we're going to try these eggs after 7 months. And they were close to expiry date when we oiled them. And we'll see how they're going to turn out after 7 months. So I'm going to heat up my frying pan, put in a pat of butter. That should be good, right? We'll get this going a little bit faster here, or else we'll be here all day. What do the eggs look like? Oh, see. So you can see that there's a glistening on them, and that's the mineral oil. And the idea was that you were supposed to actually turn the eggs about every month or so to make sure that they remained evenly coated. Well, we turned them once in the 7 months that we had these coated. I suspect these are still going to be okay. But what do I know? I'm going to actually try eating them. If you're wondering why there's leaves on the floor, it's because, well, I'm at my cabin in northwestern Ontario, and as soon as you open up the back door, the leaves just come blowing in. So you have to sweep the floor several times a day. And I did not sweep them just before I started this video. This is how I check the temperature of the pan. Ouch! Well, we'll select 2 eggs out of the package. And now when you break open the eggs, if an egg runs all over the place and the yolk runs all over the place, that generally means that the egg is pretty old. We'll see how these look when we put them in the pan. Look at that, eh? That's not too bad at all. Well, I'm kind of impressed on that. So I would expect, like these eggs, when they get close to expiry date, when you buy them in the store, quite often the yolks will start to run when you break them in the pan. And my God, these eggs look like they were fairly fresh. Pandemic eggs. Now I did store these in the fridge, but still. In the fridge, your eggs normally wouldn't last for 7 months. I think as long as you stored them in a cool place, you'd be fine. But of course, our summers are very hot. So there is no cool place other than the fridge. So I'm really impressed that they lasted this long. Well, this one here is looking like it's all right. Put this one in the plate. has not broken. I'm curious to see if I take this one and do it over easy, whether or not it will break. No, it's not breaking. That's pretty impressive. 7-month-old eggs. Well, let's give those a try. We like a little bit of pepper on our eggs. That's just fine. There's nothing wrong with those eggs. Excellent. So I would say that if you are wanting to store eggs for a long period of time, try this method. Just cover them with, just use your hands, smear a little bit of mineral oil on. You get the mineral oil as sold as a laxative in the drugstores, so it's fairly cheap. You just spread some mineral oil on them. Away you go. That's it. Zip, zap, zowie, swoosh. 7 months later, you still got eggs. Very good.